So Jan Fabian and her husband Larry started Kids Crossing way back in 1992. So let's take a moment to hear about the early days from her and listen to how important support was to her as a foster parent herself and how that made her even more committed to providing support and starting an agency that had this mission to other foster parents.
So there was an advertisement on TV to become a foster parent, and I looked into it. When I was 21, you can become a foster parent. The expenses was outstanding. They were a lot of money, and you don't understand foster children. There wasn't anybody that we could talk to except just we talked among ourselves. So we needed just that support for financially and emotionally. So we started Kids Crossing for the two of us, two families and us, so there was 3 families. And word got around that we did offer support. We had 24-hour support. If you called in the middle of the night, we would answer the phone. So we went from 3 families, and every month we'd have maybe 2 more families, and then we'd keep talking about we're going to stop, but then more people came and we saw more of these kids we could help. We started in El Paso County, and then we took a child from Pueblo County. The homes that I think they would talk to each other, and the department in Pueblo, they would refer a lot of children to us because of they saw that if the child had a need, we met that need, whatever it was, building a bed, a special bed, or whatever we had to do, we would meet that child's need. And word just got around, I think. We knew if we needed it and we could do it, that somebody else needed it, and we could help everybody else with it, or anybody that wanted it, we could help. I love the children, and I love working with the birth families. You cannot meet the foster child's needs without helping their mom and dad, because that's just their mom and dad, and hopefully they're going to go back with mom and dad. And if we don't make friends with them, then the child is the child's in the middle and doesn't know where to bond to and where to look up to. So we're very strong in working with the birth families. I really enjoyed working with the birth families, the children's parents. What we try to do when we get a new foster home in, we try to hook them up with an ongoing home that's been a foster parent so they can ask questions. I think our staff has a different mentality. Our staff we're like a mom and pop. Even though we have a lot of foster parents and a big staff, we still like to be like a mom and pop thing and keep it homey. We do lots of training. A lot of it is mandated by the state. You have X amount of training to be licensed, and then you have all these requirements to be licensed, and they're state requirements. Then we do Love and Logic training for our foster parents. We have monthly meetings with the foster parents if they want to attend. But every year you have to have so many hours of training, and we try to provide that. Well, we love our children. We love our foster homes. And I hope if anybody's interested that they would give us a call. And we might not be the ones for everybody, but give us a chance, because we'll try to meet the foster parents' needs. We'll try to be there. And if there's a problem, you call us, because we'll try to fix that problem.
So here's another picture of Jan, who you just heard from. She was talking about how Kids Crossing obviously was started for foster parents because of the experiences her and Larry had themselves as foster parents. And again, how important the support is for both new and experienced parents along the way. So this brings us to why we strongly believe that Kids Crossing should be the agency you choose to have as your guide in this foster care adventure. And we recommend that you become licensed by Kids Crossing, as who knows better what a foster parent needs than another foster parent. And you, as foster parents, are the priority. We are here to support you, and we feel our jobs are to remove the boulders that might impede your progress. Our many experts are within reach, and we have many staff who have years of expertise in the field. We don't just have one backpack with tools that work for all families, but instead we really aim to get to know our families and figure out what they really need, and hopefully offer the support uniquely geared towards their needs or wants, and we're able to be creative and consider out-of-the-box ideas in this process. Stable. Kids Crossing is definitely stable, and you, I'm sure, are looking for an agency who's been around for a while and who's been in business for a long time and will continue for a while in the future as well. And last year, Kids Crossing celebrated their 20th year, and we had our anniversary party. It was wonderful. And over the past 20 years, much has certainly changed, but our mission has really remained the same, and that's to keep our eyes on the kids and support our families. Kids Crossing has experience too. You certainly want to be with an agency who knows the ropes, who has the knowledge and the experience necessary, so you as a new foster parent don't have to worry about those details. You have a tough enough job taking care of the kids in your home 24/7, and we certainly want to be able to take away all those other details and do those for you and help, like the paperwork and file compliance and so on. We certainly are here to help with that. And we are here 24 hours a day, as we said before. You can call us anytime with questions. And we do have 13 staff, for example, who have been at Kids Crossing for over 10 years, and those staff, and our newer staff even too, have a huge wealth of knowledge and expertise in child welfare to share with foster parents. And this longevity of staff also shows you that Kids Crossing is not only a great place to be licensed as a foster parent, but it also treats its staff well too. So Kids Crossing is the largest child placement agency in the state because we have 3 different offices along the Front Range. The top picture is our Denver or our Aurora location, and the bottom left is the Pueblo office, and then to the right is Colorado Springs. The Colorado Springs office is our largest office, so we do have some services there that aren't available at the other offices. But in general, it's great to have that representation around the state because it shows you that we have great relationships with the counties in Colorado and that we do get placement referrals from children from all over the state. And although we're the biggest, the fact that we're separated by the 3 offices, it doesn't make you feel like you're with one huge agency. It's nice. It makes you feel like you're kind of broken up with a little community. And because we're larger too, though, we do have some financial resources to offer, some perks that other agencies might not be able to do. For example, we have trainers that can come to your house and help offer some one-on-one beyond consequences training. We do have Christmas parties at all 3 of our different locations each Christmas, and donors from the community will adopt children and give tons of gifts, and we have Santa come and give all the presents out. It's a wonderful experience. We also do foster parent appreciation banquets. We do summer picnics, lots of different things.